Hello, and welcome back to Anthem RPG. When last we left off, I decided to uh, drink beer, see a mushroom god, and yeah. Ooh, I don't know if this is stealing. Okay. Apparently on the other side there's like some mushrooms I can go loot. Don't see no harm, no. Oh, there's a spider. I found the mushrooms. The Shieland? I assume this guy doesn't have anything. Yeah. Get fucked. I wonder if I'm gonna need a shovel. With that shovel at the ready, you cannot succeed. Yep. Hello, friend. Before you stands a tall, gray-haired man in a scruffy-looking sweater. He looked suspiciously without blinking. There's a knife in his hand that points in a general direction. From the look of the fishing poles scattered on the shore, he was fishing before you arrived. Who are you? I don't know you. Get away from me. I won't give him a once-over. What are you staring at? I'm not a shop window. Move along if you don't want to be stabbed. Don't be nervous. I just want to talk. The man takes up a fighting stance with his knife in front of his body. He studies your very movement without blinking. Seems he is ready to attack you, or for you to attack at any moment. Don't get nervous. I just wanted to talk. There's a short inner struggle before he finally puts the knife away and squints his eyes at you. Fine, let's chat. How's the fishing? Caught something recently? Somewhat. The spawn is very small, but there's plenty of fish in there. The problem is, although dumb, even these critters learn over time, and now they aren't biting as fast as they did before. I see. I see. Better go. I'm not interested in any of your fishing gear. If I was evil, maybe. Mushroom. Stunned. Cool. Come to me. I said, come to me. What is the spiral doing here? Oh, good question. Can wait, I better go sleep. Okay. There's a rat. Oh, there's a mushroom there too. I'm not interested in probably doing for nothing. Before you stands an old man in a foreign tracksuit. There's a flat cap over his graying hair, and his hanging around are some spectacles. He welcomes you with a firm handshake. Hello there. Hope the monsters didn't bite you on the way here. Thanks. I had to fight a few though. See, it's dangerous to walk here alone. This place is practically under siege. One thing is nice: they don't attack on their own. Usually, I'll have a hell of a time cooped up in here. All those spiders, ants, rats. Ugh. It's like they're symbiotic. A few more years and they'll form a political party. Man lets out a mirthless laugh and eyes his surroundings as if looking for something. Then he exhales and turns his head back to you. But anyways, I have this fire going. If you have any canned food or tea, you're invited to cook it here. Use my pot, if you will. Or just sit down and get yourself water. Oh, right. If you by any chance have a pair of dice, we might play for a while. I seem to have lost my own pair some time ago. I'm not much of a gambling man, but I think it's a fun way to spend the time. I better go. So if I find any dice, I can gamble with him. He seems like a nice man. I don't want to take from him. Right. Come to me, right? Cool. Getting closer and closer. If I didn't have the gifted, I would have been leveled up. So that's fine. Insects. I assume the reason why I have such a high accuracy is because I have like plus 60. First you need to plant through. Okay, so I can actually plant things. Oh? Nice. Bottle with water. Gunpowder log. Hunter's memo. Slug ammo for the zap gun. Ooh, nice. Waste paper. I assume that'll let me sleep. Interesting, how does someone sleep there? There's the bed just for show. See a light behind it. Interesting. Take an empty bottle. Duct tape. Quite the toy. You must be a nutcracker, right? But where is your sword? Probably in the safe, but I don't know if I have the code for the safe. Rope, nails, bottle. A wooden assault rifle. You see a nutcracker toy. The stone in front of you looks like an ordinary, unassuming rock, large and clear. It's one of those many rocky lands, but there's one detail that makes it. Someone has engraved his initial BS. The person who cut the initial stone was diligent, but clearly no mason. It's unskilled work with makeshift shield, specifically like Rearguard. Okay. As if I had more strength. Alright, friend. I like to see your wares. Actually, I don't even know. I'm just looking around. Never mind. Medical. Let's go talk to her about the mushrooms. She's deep in concentration, but I'm counting. Oh. Can I make a zap gun? No, I'm missing. Yeah, I'm missing. I have the log. I'm just missing scrap metal. Oh, so I'm missing one mushroom. Cool. There it is. I think this is my first time fighting the ants. Alright, quest complete. Now I might need a shovel for. Health, bullet, scrap metal. It would be cool to get enough to make a scrap gun. Or the zip gun. Counting. Yes, I do. Here you go. Good. You handle them. Scrutinize the mushrooms or the fungi with a professional. I satisfy the quality smells brightly. These These mushrooms are definitely top notch. I think they might be worth as much as now. How about asking that? Sure thing. I'll write a note to Comrade Corvette right now with my recommendation. Give it to him personally, since I'm sure he'll want to talk to you. He lives to the right of the bar of the to the right of the entrance of the bar. Good luck. So in here? No. Where he stands, an old man in an old and battered but clean jacket. He looks around 60, but hale and hearty for someone living in the wastes. It's possible his real age is closer to 70. His strict face is graced with a brush-like mustache. What do you need, comrade? I got this letter of recommendation at the tavern. I'm looking for work, you see. Interesting. Let me take a look. Comrade Covelia quickly scans your note. You notice that he holds it very close to his eyes. Seems like his vision isn't what it used to be. So Katya Ranchenko believes you can be trusted. Maybe so. In any case, you made an impression. That is a recommendation enough for me. You notice real tension. Haha! You notice real warmth in his head's voice, an almost fatherly tone, when he talks about Katya from the tavern. So, how about that job? Yes, the job. The hand cracks his knuckles, then looks over you, finally coming to a conclusion. Maybe I do have a job for you after all. You probably already heard about the bandit gang that terrorizes our village. Each month, they come to collect supplies from us. If we don't surrender the goods, they rob and kill our people. We try fighting them, but to no avail. But now, looking at your honest face, I've come up with a little plan. The head lowers his gaze. It's hard for you to read him. He's either indecisive or just searching for the right ones. I'm listening. The thing is, I believe there is a snitch living in our village, a traitor, a rat. I'm sure about this. Someone made a pact with the bandits and keeps them informed of everything that goes on around here. But with that said, I can't imagine who the rat is, and the bastard himself knows me and the other villagers too well to get caught. When we hire mercenaries to protect us, the bandits somehow knew right away, and each time we make a little money on the trade, they show up for their slice. Someone is ratting us out. You're a new face in the region. It won't be easy for you to earn the rat's trust. Bring me the identity of this rat, of this traitor. That's the job. An investigation, huh? Interesting. Comrade walks up to you. Do you agree or do you disagree? Give it to me straight. I agree. Where should I start? Where do you start? Well, I'll start by telling you who I do not suspect. For one, I completely trust my fighting men, Jan and Petra, on the south and north gates respectively. They would not work for me otherwise. Trady Yashmin may be a suspect. He's new in town and has a shady past, but he does so much for the village. He built his shop with his own money, he pays his taxes, and he suffers from the bandits like everyone else. Dr. Mikion and old Samun I trust like I would trust myself. We built this village together, you know. They are good people, charmed, trusted, and loyal. Comrade Grankin, the village superintendent on the other hand, is a cowardly, shifty person. But no, he is too cowardly. He would never work with bandits. It is much more profitable for him to keep his post in the village. The bandits would probably shoot him for laughs if he tried to talk to them. Katya and Vaskia Ranchenko, the owners of the tavern, have no reason to be snitches. They would never do something like that. And the others, I just don't know about the rest. Maybe you could give me some more clues. The trader is a man, but not too old, a person that travels from time to time, but is known to be lazy. These criminal types, they abhor honor, labor, or honest labor. They think that only the low folk do work, while they themselves prance around like astronauts. Yeah, I'll start my investigation. A new level. I've been really sad about the lack of lockpicking, so I'm probably gonna raise that up a little bit. And also, I'm really sad about crafting. Which I might put the rest into speechcraft, barter. I don't really care that much. Tinkering, Groom's ability to create Hammond and And I'll put one more point. Speechcraft. Before you stands a hardy woman with a strict, large featured face. She has an apron on over her dress. I'd like to know what you think about the local bandits. Susan's disgusting, crossed her arms over her chest. A cowardly bunch they are, that's my opinion. Lazy cowards, if you ask me, are a great recipe for disaster. I don't fear them, but I don't talk to them either, and I don't recommend you doing so. There's a sure way to ruin your reputation. Winkles her nose in disgust and takes a proud stance with her hands on her hips and her head nodded forward. It's obvious she hates the bandits too much to have anything in common with them. Thanks. Can I ask another question? I think I'll leave. Actually, I wonder if I can learn the location of these bandits and kill them, because they've been taking from the village here. I'm gonna steal this log. Take the log. Take the brick. I'm gonna take more of these logs, to say the least. So honestly, it seems to be more of a man. Do I have enough to make the zap gun? I'm missing one more. Yeah, I'm missing one more scrap metal. I think that's what that is. Yeah, scrap metal. You're sleeping here. I don't have no reason to take from you. You. Before you stands a thin, middle-aged man with a bony complexion. He is wearing a camo shirt and old track pants. On his head sits a Panama hat. His sun-burnt visage projects immense boredom and fatigue. I'd like to ask your opinions on the local bandits. Shrug his shoulders for no reason and looks down. Suddenly you feel like he is older than he appears, but he finally starts talking. His voice trembles. Those people are messed up. They're like vampires. They suck the life from our village and the lands beyond. I despise them. But you know, while me and my wife were traveling, we saw such brutality that those local bandits seem innocent in comparison. He looks like a broken man, a quiet, sad, former member of the intelligentsia. But somewhere inside this timid man, you sense a strong moral code. His morals are unshakable. You can't imagine he'd betray them to work with the bandits. Thank you for your opinion. Can I ask you questions? How's life out here? We work hard mostly. It's just been a couple of years since me and my wife moved here. In comparison with the other villagers, this is a real paradise. Even the name, cracked a can. Even the name Ostronide suits it. Interesting. Man looks at his blister's hands and slides. Quietly sighs. Well, it's paradise by the standards of this crapsack world, anyway. Sure is. Can I ask you a few more questions? No, I think I'll leave. So I have to find someone who's lazy. Mission. Superintendent. You see a man. Before you stands a 50-year-old man. His rigid posture and his prideful expression contrasts slightly with his shifty eyes, though it seems like he's been a small-time government official before the war. Comrade, wouldn't you be here to fix our water tower? No, what's wrong with it? The engine doesn't work, and our mechanic disappeared somewhere, probably out drinking. Okay, I'll take a look. That is great, and the proletariat will be forever grateful for your humble cooperation. The water tower is nearby. Please, check it out. I believe you will be able to help us, comrade. Take it easy, man. I haven't fixed anything yet, but I'll take a look. I assume the water tower is over there. I want to talk to this man. Before you stands a shockingly powerful man, aged around 30. He has a plump face, an upturned nose, and an impudent look in his eye. He's wearing a workman's slacks and a tight t-shirt, and the word rowing printed on the front in faded, sunburnt letters. You see that he's rolling dice in his palm. I'd like to get your opinion on the local bandits. Do they have a representative in the village? The man's faces stay the same, but he doesn't express any emotions here. It's probably brought out his manner stays the same, and his gaze is still pretty saucy. Thieves are thieves. What's there to say? They survive, that's it. He spits to the side and looks at you insolently right in the eye. Do they suspect someone inside the village? Is there a spy around? And why are you interested in any comrade, detective? Well, what if I want to join them? Look, what if the one who's working for the bandits just left the village quietly, making no trouble for you or anyone else? Out of sight, out of mind, as they say. And when you decide you're done with all that bullshit, sleeping under rocks, stealing dog food and all that stuff, there will be a position available for you to join in our... I mean, their bandit camp. It's not located too far from here, in the abandoned factory. Well, how do you like that kind of career opportunity? Let's make this perfectly clear. You're the village snitch, right? Whoa, quiet down, man. Yes, that's me. Although, I resent being called a snitch. I'm more of an infiltrator, you know. Got sent here by my group. Anyways, my position is still open to you if you're interested. You go, man, but try to remember our agreement. Stay here. I need to think for a while. Just think quick. I'm getting pretty nervous about Kavala hunting me, so I won't stick around here long. If I see you leave the village, don't expect to find me here on your way back. I'll meet you at the abandoned factory. Sure, just don't leave yet. Oh. Do. I found the rat. Yeah, we already back already. Any news about her plight? Indeed, I found his name. It's Grushka, the young man hanging around the village. Slaps his forehead, shocked. He looks angry, but also sheepish, just like he did something stupid. Of course, it's so obvious. The man drifts around here and there, never works for the benefit of the village, and all the time speaks in street jargon. I must be growing blind as well as old. Well, just a few years ago, I would have spotted him right off. Personally, you're getting old, comrade. Watch your words, comrade. You helped Stalin. I'll be the first to admit it, though I mistrust you at first, but that does not give you the right. It's fine. Fine what now? Comrade Kavaz strokes his chin, probably pondering his next step. You calmly await his reply. Finally, having reached a decision, the head claps his hands. Well, must dispose of Griska the snitch. This much is clear to me, but how? I don't want to create a panic. He must be disposed of quietly, unnoticed by anyone. I would be glad to help with the disappearing. Interesting. I won't ask why, but that is good to hear. But what exactly do you propose? Attacking him in broad daylight? No, that will never work. I don't want to create a panic. The stench must be dealt with quietly. It's because if he simply decided to leave. Beyond the fence, there's an abandoned building. How about you lure him out there and silently, do the deed? A rotten thing to do by my standard, but sometimes a rotten thing is necessary if it means saving our little community from obliteration. I don't know how you'll lure him out there, but I grant you total freedom in your methods. After the execution is carried out, return to me. I would like to speak more about our future cooperation. It will be done. I will lure the snitch out into that abandoned house, and well, gotta go. I want to check this thing out. It might be that. Turn the handle, but this thing doesn't work. Maybe you need to fix the pump first. It must be fixed. Nice. Drink some water right from the sink when you need. I mean, I might as well fill it up with free water. The old fellow constantly looks down and serves for someone upon noticing who stabs his fingers. I fixed it. The deed is done. Oh, really, comrade? Can't believe it. Is it true that someone in this world, warped by war and anger, had the strength and morality to lend a hand to a struggling community? It was a pleasure, really. Now, this is refreshing, comrade. Not many people these days get satisfaction by simply helping others and feeling the euphoria rush of good. Hard labor. Thank you very much. And pension on your shoulder help heartily. Oh, I guess I could have asked for money. I'm gonna talk to the rat. Foremost, powerful man, around 30. Yep. Listen, you don't have to go. You don't have anything going over to that bandit building over there, right? Looks at you sufficiently nice his surroundings. To gain his trust, you need to trick him somehow. Noticed you're a gambling man, so I thought, how about a real game with real stakes? Somewhere where the locals won't bother us. Oh, aren't we paranoid? I'll be back. Don't do that bandit thing. It helps. Okay. I wonder if this merchant will let me buy scrap metal. Let's see your wares. Do you have scrap metal? You do not. I'm really upset. Oh no, you do. Okay. I'm just gonna buy all of it. I just hope I'll have enough to make it. Because they're really nice. Nice. No, I want to make rounds. What do I need? Oh, I need waste paper. Son of a biscuit. That's not good. Oh, it's a one-round rifle. That's fine. I assume the abandoned house is over here. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna just punch him. Seriously. Sorry, man. It's nothing personal. Oh. I see. I was doing a bad punch. Yeah, I wish I had a knife. It's okay. Riveting gameplay. Ow. 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 I almost did myself. Yeah. Well, Death has claimed you, and it is now up to the scavengers to decide the fate of your lifeless body. Okay, so we're gonna go back from this autosave, which means I probably, yep, I did not loot everything. Take all. Which I assume the toy gun's used for this. Because it still doesn't even make sense. Right, that is kind of funny. Which means I probably, yep, I'm missing the one mushroom. That's fine. Leave the mushrooms over here. There we go. I knew it was somewhere over here, and I just forgot to pick it up. Oh, there it is. It's like right over here. I knew it was by a log. I forgot to save like a dumbass after doing all this stuff. There it is. I think there might be a rat or an ant somewhere. Yeah, there's an ant. There we go. Oh, there's a lootable there. I need zero wares. I don't need a brick. I don't need this toy gun. I'm gonna make bottles. I know I will. Forgot to read that. Which I don't know how to use it. I'll just look around. put a point into Speechcraft. I'm missing 4 HP, and that's fine. About that job. I'm listening. Trust me, sounds good. Alright. Where should I start? In that case, I better go look. I already know where the rat is. He's over here. I'd like to repair that. Get that out of my way. You fixed it the first time. Empty bottle. Use the empty bottle. Bottle of water. And there's some other stuff. Oh, there's an empty bottle. I would like to take these logs. I'll loot this. I might have been the one who fixed it. You can change the motor there. It was a pleasure, really. I don't really mind that much. You. Well, what if I want to join them? Let's you just snitch right. Stay here. I need to think for a while. Sure, just don't leave yet. Indeed, it is this man. What now? Well, Comrade Humbone, I'll be glad to help with disappearing. Be done. Okay. So now I'm going to I'm going to try to get him to the safe house, or to the abandoned area. I'll listen. Do you want to go there? How about gamble? No. Hey, listen. Strength. Okay. I'm gonna save. I wonder. No. Let's see your wares. I would like to sell all of the water. I forgot to read the book. 1 second. I'm just looking. I want to read this book. Everyone must read this from a strap it, spread it around. I don't know, or did a pre-warn with .NET. We should take this event. Go make some shot rounds. Kill everyone you spot rushing through the woods. To make them, use a large scrap metal, gunpowder, and paper shell. Good luck, comrades. I like to see your wares. Now that I can sell this book, I'll be happy to do so. Then I'll add the bottles of water, because I think, or glass bottles. I think the bottles are gonna be enough. Forgot I can fill that up. I would like to add that. Jarring, jamming chance, homemade weapon. That's fine. To craft a buckshot. I already know how to craft a buckshot, unironically. Let's grab some of that. Biscuits, it's fine, I'm not worried about that. think I'm missing some scrap metal. I'll take the rest removal. I think that's all I need. See you around. Crafting. I would like to make the zap gun. And I would like to make a round. Okay, I'm gonna step outside. I'm sure I'm not supposed to have a weapon. Now that I have a firearm, and I can actually start shooting him. Oh. I'll drop another save right here, just so I can kill him. Death shall be the main course today, and I am the chef. Oh my lord, this man. The RNG that he does so much damage. I'm gonna kill him. I'm not even gonna talk to this man. I don't care. That's right, come at me. Crit for 10. Almost dead. But you one more turn. Cool. We're gonna aim shot. We're gonna aim him. Aim for the eye, or aim for the head. Well, he should be dead now. Christ. Thief passport. An ace of spades. Under the picture, someone who's truly stamped a single word. Crook. I just hope that was quote-unquote quiet enough for the man. Actually, to be fair, it probably would make sense that some shooting would go on. He's wearing the... It is done. There, 350 rubles. That's for the job. Though I'd ask to do this, he's got a lot of fight in him. Thank you. This money will help free. But now, rare thing. I'll say it now. If you agree, we'll pay much better. Find the bandits had their spy in our village. Now that I have the spy in their camp, since you've shown yourself to be a very resourceful, I'm up in the drum to you. When you hear the bands already know all of my boys, but you could easily gain their trust and infiltrate their gang. We need one of our men to walk inside the lion's den. Can you be more specific? What is it I have to do? Just work for them. Do whatever they ask you to do. Act like one of them. Just keep me informed of their plans. If I don't know what these bandits are planning, I might be able to come up with a plan of my own. Great, sounds interesting. Great, now we just need to figure out how to get something, anything. Yeah, just this card. I heard that the bandits are creating their own official documents. Sounds like a terrible idea to me, but on the other hand, I still think, like I did in the old life, criminals now have much less to fear than in the old days. Yes, that might be what we need. Try showing this card at the bandits' gate. Game. I know that for a fact that you may approach without getting shot, probably. There's a strong possibility that they will think you are one of their own. Sounds dicey, but I'll do it. Just remember, I expect to get paid handsomely. Of course, don't worry about that. I've never gone undercover myself, but I know how difficult it is. You'll be paid well, and the village will be forever grateful. Now let me mark their camp on your map. Yep. It looks like I got the location. That's fine. They're done. This is where those bastards live. I also need a gun for the job. Check in with the armorer. He'll help you with that. Good luck. The servant of two masters. Are you the armorer? Hey, can I ask a question? That's it. Where is the armorer? But, if anything, I would like to rest. Hunger. Ah, I am now the hungry. I'm gonna buy food. I'd like to see your wares. Canned meat. I would like to buy all of that. Do you have any new things for sale? No, you do not. That's fine. We'll send for a weapon. You heard about that? Sure, I've got something for you. It'll take a man's clean head off his shoulder. No ammunition? Oh, it has 4 out of 7 shots. Now question. Unload. Use 30 rounds. Okay, so that is technically better than this pistol. So I'm gonna get rid of that. My friend. You only have 2 bullets. I will still take them. I'm just gonna have to hope I can that I will have enough to kill a man to pick up more. But yeah. God, this game has actually been very fun. Let us I think this is where I'm going to end it now, and when we come back I will explore the wasteland, I guess, of this game, and probably deal with the bandits. I don't think I'm going to do double engine. I'm going to try to kill every single one of them. I think I'm just going to go in guns blazing. I'm sure that's probably a dumb idea, but I've done shit like that in Fallout fucking 1 and 2, so I just have to be careful with how I do it. The end result will be something along the lines of just pray to God and see what happens. And it'll probably be a lot of saving. We'll find out. Shit. I didn't think about actually leaving the map. I will say though, this is actually really cool. I like this little path. Let me enter. Okay. That's kind of cool. And that will probably be where I sign off. Just gonna resave here, that's fine. Thanks to the main menu. And I'll see you guys next time.